OK, now let's take a look at the weather with Gillian. Blue skies there, but it looks like we could be getting some rain where we really don't want it.
That's right, Laura. Yes, this wasn't typical today. Shetland fared best in terms of sunshine, but we've had lots of cloud around. We've had some patchy rain for eastern Scotland, but over the next few days, we're stuck in a bit of a pattern. So the rain just keeps coming in exactly those areas where we don't need it. So it won't be nearly as heavy as last week's rain, but it could potentially still cause some issues. Good evening to you. Yes, today we had a wee bit of sunshine around, some beautiful blue skies over the Western Isles earlier, but a much more typical view was one like this, with lots of low clouds, some mist around and some patchy rain for eastern Scotland, and that does set the tone for the next few days. With low pressure in charge, easterly winds bringing rain into eastern Scotland, and although it won't be nearly as heavy as last week's rain, it will be quite persistent, and it's in those same areas. So Aberdeenshire, Angus, Perthshire, we have a yellow warning of rain from the Met Office, and it's valid from midday tomorrow right through until midday on Saturday, because that rain falling onto saturated ground could lead to further issues. Tonight is fairly quiet, some patchy rain in the north, some patchy rain moving into the southwest with drier weather in between, but quite misty and murky, some hill fog in places. On the cool side, it could be cooler than these values even in some sheltered western spots, and becoming windy over the Northern Isles. Tomorrow is looking pretty unsettled, with lots of cloud once again, quite a chilly feel, and spells of rain tracking northwards through the course of the day. Once again, it looks like Shetland could fare best in terms of sunshine, although here it will be windy, those winds nearing gale force, in fact. This is a snapshot around about 3 o'clock, so spells of rain affecting northern and eastern Scotland, a cluster of quite heavy showers moving into the southwest, bringing perhaps the odd rumble of thunder, with the best of the limited brightness in the sheltered northwest, so for the Western Isles, for parts of the northwest Highlands, but temperatures only about 10 to 12 Celsius, feeling on the chilly side. It stays unsettled into tomorrow evening. Further spells of rain moving in. You can see from the green colours on the map some quite intense rainfall. And it's a repeat performance really on Friday. Once again, it's those eastern spots seeing more than their fair share of rain. Still the risk of some heavy showers for southwest Scotland. And we stick with that theme on Saturday. So certainly the potential for that extra rainfall to lead to some disruption. Laura.
OK, thanks very much, Gillian. Now tonight's main news again. The man who murdered mum of one, Claire Ingalls, is sentenced to at least 23 years. The judge described Christopher McGowan's actions as beyond sadistic. And in international news, the UN says Gaza is running out of fuel, and without fresh supplies, its work with refugees might stop there tonight. And that is Reporting Scotland. The late news is around 10:30 tonight. Until then, from everyone in the team right across the country, enjoy your evening. Good night.